When we say we have got life, we are talking of time. When I say today I'm 35 years old, what I'm talking about, I'm measuring my life based on time. I'm saying my time on earth is 35 years old. Then life is measured in time. Then life is determined by time. And life is qualified by time. So if you can't use your time, you will disqualify yourself in time. Then what is time? Time is the passing of life. When life passes, that's time. Then life stops when time stops. Then time is ephemeral, but life is eternal. So we were put in time by God. Watch this. Come on, somebody. We were put in time to live a portion of life by God. And that portion of life is called time. Time, what is time again? Time is an interruption of eternity. The Bible says God has matured everything in his time and has set eternity upon the hearts of men, but men cannot see it. So God has made everything beautiful in his own time. But the problem with humanity is that they cannot see the eternity that is in their heart. So time is an interruption of eternity. God, when he created the universe, it was created as an eternity. When he created everything, it was eternal. But God had to brought an interruption to eternity and place a portion called time. Okay, what is time? Time is a small measure of eternity. What is time? Time is a piece of eternity. Eternity is a compendium, but there is a piece in eternity that God has decided to call time. Time is a slice of forever. Jesus and God, they live in forever, and God has now created time in a place called forever. What is time? Time is a limited period during which an action or a process exists and takes place. And time is the measurement of space. When we are in a space, being in spiritual space, whatever we measure in that particular space is called time. So God created time, but he lives in eternity. Come on, somebody shout eternity. So why did he create time or design time? God designed time so that life can be easy for us. The reason why God created time is for him to relieve us from the decadence of eternity. Why? Because in eternity, everything is eternal, which means if you've got pain at your back, in eternity, your pain is eternal. If you are suffering and you are in eternity, your suffering is eternal. If you've got migraine headaches, in eternity, everything is eternal. I don't know if I'm communicating to somebody. If you are broke and you are in eternity, everything is eternal. The Bible says that God said unto Adam, I'm going to place you in a place called Eden, which was a piece of eternity. And when God created Adam and placed him in eternity, the Bible says Adam sinned. When Adam sinned, the Bible says that God chased Adam out of Eden. The reason why God is chasing Adam out of Eden is this. The Bible says he then stationed a cherubim with a flaming sword so that it can protect the tree of life. Why? Because Adam has sinned. So if Adam was going to have access to the tree of life, he was going to be eternal, which means he was going to live sin eternally. Us, as we are going to come, we're not going to have hope of salvation. Why? Because he's in eternity. So God had to break it. Then he created a portion called time. The reason why time was created is so that it may relieve us from the pressures of eternity. In time, you've got hope, but in eternity, there's no hope. In time, there's salvation. In eternity, there's no salvation. In time, there's forgiveness of sins, but in eternity, there's no forgiveness of sins. So the reason why God is creating time is for you and me, is an advantage for you and me. So the reason why we must celebrate time is because time now, it gives you hope. When we say yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we are measuring our days in time. So when you're in time now, what happened yesterday, you can correct it today and live a better life tomorrow because you're in time. But if you're in eternity, there is no yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Because the time there is eternal. So the reason why God is blessing you today is when if I have sinned God Saturday, when I come on Sunday, I can pray to God for forgiveness. Then He forgives me, then He remits my sins. But if you're in eternity, there is no provision for that. So God said unto Adam, I want to take you out from Eden, which represents eternity, then I bless you in time. So that what you did wrong in eternity can be forgiven